over here, kind of got to get creative getting through this mud. So here it's just basically a runoff, a pool of runoff from when the water levels were up over the creek here, and these are very interesting prints. So as you look at these, this one's really good. These are a bit different. Look how long they are. Long and skinny. And then you can see the impressions of the toes, and they're very deep. Okay, so I'm a size 10.5, and I have my boots on, so my boots are going to be larger, you know, than my, obviously. So there's the print next to it. My 10.5 with the boot on, and it's a little large. The heel sticks out just a little bit further than my boot does. Look how skinny it is. To me, that's just odd. I'm running out of rulers. Okay. So, right there would be 6. So you're looking at about 11 inches there. 11 inches, but look. Only about two and a half inches wide. That's just a very odd foot. And they seem to go, so they come in, as you can see, here they are, as if they're walking, pacing around, facing this pool of water, and then here they stop, and then across the water they begin again, heading off in that direction. So whatever this was had walked through this pool. I don't know about you, but I know there's some people out there that are real country and probably willing to do something like that, but I don't know about you guys, but that would not be me. Here's the creek I referred to. It's actually it's like a river, but it's classified as a creek. Okay, we're back on. So I returned to the weird 2-inch wide, 11-inch long footprint. That's obviously not a human footprint. So we have one there, we have one there, we have one there. So look at the stride between that one to this one to this one. Do a little experiment. I know we're gonna ruin everything here. Jonathan, would you mind, like don't get in the mud, but just kind of, or here, I'll do it. Just kind of stand. Here, hold my camera. If you don't mind, just kind of hold the camera. I'm gonna ruin everything here. But look at my stride. So I'm gonna stand here. See, I almost fell. And I ruined it. But as you can see, that's like a 4-foot stride across there. There's no way. Alright, so we've got a little hydrocal action going on here. So what I've done is we're going to attempt to cast these prints since they were so odd. There's a second one there that we're going to attempt to go ahead and dig them up. Let's check it. Yeah. That one's a little bit gummy, but again, that I put new on top, so what's underneath there might be hardened. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna shut her off and see what... Okay, so these are the casts that we casted yesterday, and I wanted to take a moment and just go over them. Found there's some very interesting points here that I had found. We'll start with this one. This one actually, it just, it has all the human features, I would say. As I said in the video, we can't always rule people out, but it ended up being exactly 10 inches long and 4 inches at with the widest part, which is the toe. This was actually excess spillover. It comes around the toe this way and into the foot. So right here actually is a lot. Looks like a lot of the weight was put on the forward, because there's a large ball here, very large, and then there is an arch in this area, which extends back into the ball, which is typical what you would see, like I said, on human foot. However, the only thing is just where the location that we found this one. We located in an area that had been recently flooded, really muddy, a lot of debris. I mean, I don't know, man. I wouldn't be walking barefooted back in the area that we located this, and it just seemed like there was a lot of weight had been used. And this wasn't the only, like, these feet, they just continued. There were trackways that just went back up into the woods and along the creek. So really nothing unusual about this one, I don't think, except for just the location that it was found. This one, however, this one is the one that has me baffled. I'm not skeptical, I wouldn't say that. I'm the one who actually lifted this print. I was there and seen the location and everything, but I am baffled by it. I would say that if I wasn't the one casting this print, the one who found it, I would be probably skeptical. It's just weird. It's unlike anything we've ever seen. So it ended up being 10.5 inches. So the heel here starts about right here. So you have this is a spillover or excess. So I believe the heel went in at an angle to make that indentation, and you got a good rounded heel here. You get a kind of a smaller area here where there would be an arch, and then it continues on to, like, here's the toes. So you have like the large toe, goes all the way over to like the fifth toe, or the pinky toe, I guess, is way over here on the side of the foot. Just thought that was very odd. You can see the grooves here between the toes. It mounds up for the toes. What is extremely odd is the shape of this thing and the size of it. So it's 10.5 inches in length. At its widest point, it's less than 3 inches. We'll just round it to 3 at its widest point. And the heel, I believe, somewhere in this area, about 1.5 inches is going to be like the shortest of the width. So it averages about 2 inches wide. So 10.5 inches long and 2 inches wide, that just doesn't seem like, I've never seen anything like that before. It just doesn't seem like it would be a good weight-bearing foot to me. I'm not a PhD in this, but I'm just saying. Another thing is the shape. It has this odd curvature shape to it. And then the other thing I noticed once I got it cleaned up, it has this odd ridge that runs the entire length from where the toes begin or end, whichever, and the heel. It has this ridge, and it's rounded, that runs the entire length of the foot. So I don't know. I'm only speculating, of course, is that it could be either like calluses, or maybe a pad, like dogs, canines, dogs and cats will have pads on the bottom of their feet, something like that. But just very odd. This thing was about 4 inches deep into the mud. I casted about 3 inches of it, and this is not the only print. was kind of looked like it was walking along the edge of this pool and of water, and it was separated from the creek. And it was walking around the edge of it, facing the water as if it was sidestepping, but there was a large gape to it. And towards the end of it, this pool of water, the prints dead end at the edge of the water and then continue on the other opposite side as if it walked through that puddle of water and continued on through the woods down to the creek. So very odd indeed. So what I'd like is if anybody has seen something like this on another channel, anywhere on the internet, or had an experience with something like this or similar, let me know, or comment and let me know, so we have something to compare it to, because nothing that we've found so far compares to this, and it's just, like I said, it's baffling. So, well, that's it anyway. Thanks for watching.